Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast. This is episode
146.
145.
5.
145. We're the Cookie Shuffle guys. I'm Joe.
I'm Dave.
And I have the world's best drink right here.
What, Sunny D?
Yeah. How'd you know?
Well, you don't drink orange juice.
You're right, I don't. But this is fucking Tangy Original.
I love
so
a good.
Fucking good.
No, I love a good. I like the original, but the strawberry.
Oh, the strawberry Sunny D
I
is so good.
Is it just strawberry or is there something else?
It's like, besides the orange, it's strawberry.
No, it's just strawberry. I wasn't sure if it was like strawberry kiwi or something.
No, it's strawberry. I almost bought that, but then I didn't. I just got, I went with the original because I was feeling tangy. So with that, I also bought some Take 5 bars, which are like my favorite chocolate bar. So I'm set for today's episode. Oh my God. Yeah. It's got 5 layers in there. It's pretzels, caramel, peanut butter, peanuts, and chocolate. Like, what more could you want in a chocolate bar?
Oh, is that why it's called Take 5? There's 5 layers.
Mm-hmm.
I've never really cared to try one.
Oh, they're so good. When I first heard of a Take 5, I go, that sounds like, it just doesn't sound like something I would ever eat. Like, the name of it doesn't sound pleasing.
No.
But they're so good.
And
now they're owned by Reese's. So like they put Reese's peanut butter before it was just like regular peanut butter.
Oh.
Yeah.
You'd think I'd like to try a 100-gram bar or whatever they're called.
No,
but
yeah.
I never tried it. Just because I'm saying you'd think I'd like to try it because it's 100 grams.
Yeah, because it's money. Is Dad fucking banging away out in the kitchen right now? Gotta be fucking joking. Move your mic closer again.
He is now into my old room.
Wow.
Yeah, he's not in the kitchen. But yeah, he's now in my old room, taking that all apart.
Yeah.
And that's why I just put these new, or not the new, but LED strips up.
Yeah. Pretty nice.
It goes, red, white, blue for either, good old US of A or, Bills.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
But I've got red on this side. So there's 15 sections. This one you can do like each section.
Yeah.
And so I've got 6 of them. Or no, what is it? Why come that doesn't add up? It's like 6 reds, 2 whites, which line perfectly up with my window. And I've got like some koozies up there and a sign that says, if you're a shark, be a shark, or if you're some whatever. Yeah, that one. I'm pointing at it like you can see.
Did you say if you're a shark, be a shark?
I forgot what it says. Be yourself. Unless you're a shark, be a shark.
Yeah.
So I've got like the 2 sections of white lights that's just right there. It's like, it looks dope. But yeah. So I had to move all that shit today.
Nice. Sorry, I shouldn't have eaten during the podcast. I don't know what I was thinking.
First time somebody's on the podcast.
What's that?
Said not the first time.
No, definitely
somebody's
not.
eating on the podcast.
I have this article, if you will.
I will not.
From literally, this thing had to be. This is from last September, so this article is almost a year old. And I've just had this tab sitting on my phone because I keep meaning to talk about it on the podcast, but then it never gets brought up. So today I was like, well, fuck, nothing happened to me this week. So I'm going to talk about this on the podcast because I have nothing else. No. It's actually something that Ben texted me about. I think it came from another podcast. I'm not going to shout them out because I don't know their name, and also fuck them. But the headline reads, "This guy is coming out of his ass."
COM?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, coming. And so it says a rare complication from a catheter, which you've had one before, might have made this man ejaculate through his anus for 2 years. I just spit on my monitor. 2 fucking years. This dude was fucking jizzing out his bum. I can't get the pretzel spit off my monitor right now. I got it.
Even is that?
Yeah. So it says a man spent 2 years nutting out of his butthole. First of all, this article is written by a woman. So the fact that she uses this terminology is my favorite thing in the world. This man spent 2 years nutting out of his butthole before seeking help in a case that perplexed and impressed researchers. It was
This girl has got to be like the most like, because if you read an article,
yeah,
they're going to use
professional.
professional words.
Yeah.
He, was ejaculating out of his asshole, not nutting out of his asshole.
Yeah, nutting out of his butt.
Yeah, so it's like this. She's got to be like semi-professional, but then
Yeah.
like she's
Well,
just
because then like this next sentence, the start of the next paragraph, it says so like this is an article about a study that was done on this guy, of course, and the study is titled "A Curious Case of Rectal Ejaculation." That's professional. That was obviously nicely done. This
Yeah.
bitch was just like, I'm just gonna fucking write about this dude nutting out of his butt.
not out of the butt, man.
But
Say
yeah.
tell what it is.
So he was 33 years old, or is. I don't know if he's. I imagine he's not dead, right? Like that's not going to kill you.
I don't think that would kill you. I would hope not. But
Yeah. Hold on. A patient
so
who
weird,
sought
just
out
like-
treatment after 5 days of pain in his balls and 2 years of a substantial amount, they say, of semen shooting out of his rectum. So now it begs the question, what do they mean by shooting out of his rectum? Was it like, was he like jerking it
No, projectile.
and he was like, at the end, or was it just like seeping on occasion?
I mean, first of all, let me just say this. It's got to be so easy to do because you could just sit on a toilet and no cleanup necessary.
I guess, yeah. The convenience of it is
yeah.
very nice.
But yeah, I don't know. One, I'd like to know what went wrong and how this happened. Like what
Well, here's what the doctors said.
tube got
We
disconnected.
we have information.
Or you have a medical.
33-year-old man went in for a CT scan of his pelvis. Doctors saw that he had a rectal prostate fistula, a rare condition where the body develops a hole. Your body's just developing holes that connects the rectum with the lower urinary tract and creates all kinds of problems like shit in one's piss and vice versa. She literally wrote that in parentheses, like shit in one's piss and vice versa. So the reason you could pee poop or poop pee is because this hole gets created. This could happen.
So this is just you got bad luck. You got some bad RNG.
I guess so. In this man's case, the hole created a new passageway for his sperm to travel instead of flowing out of his dick. She really just went right for it. As you might expect, it took a hard left out of his anus. Took a hard left. That's fucking great.
I'll
I'll tell you how these are caused. These holes.
It's an ulcer, right? It's some type of ulcer. Is that what it's saying?
I don't know. It's a fistula. It just as a hole is created. Like the fistulas like these are usually caused by trauma, chronic urinary tract infections, surgery, or cancer. So there's 4 options here. I don't know what kind of I'm guessing like, butthole trauma, chronic urinary tract infections, which sounds awful.
Yeah.
Never had one of those, so I should be safe. Surgery, if you're getting, pee pee poo poo surgery, or cancer.
The big one.
That's the big boy right there, which I imagine that cancer would also lead to surgery, which could then end it cause this anyways. This patient had an extended hospital stay 2 years ago, just before his problems began, where he was placed in a medically induced coma to recover from a cocaine and PCP overdose. Dude was on drugs. The researchers on this study hypothesized that an improperly inserted catheter during his hospitalization could have caused the trauma to his urinary tract. Oh, trauma to not just the booty hole, but trauma to the pee-pee hole. Damn, Dave, this could happen to you. And that created the fistula. That's what they suspect.
I will never, ever again, if the doctor was like, hey,
we're putting a catheter in you.
I would fuck you. and I'd shove it up his pee hole.
His
Like, get the
doctors
fuck
were
outta
able
here.
to patch the hole with surgery, and he made a full recovery. Although it's a super rare complication to catheters, the researchers wrote that their case not only highlights a rare complication of catheter use, but also emphasizes the importance of provider mindfulness when utilizing seemingly benign therapies like catheters.
So he said this was going on for 2 years.
2 years, and he didn't see a doctor until it started hurting his balls for 5 days
So
straight.
he just
And
thought
now,
it was
mind you,
normal?
5 days of my balls hurting, I'm not waiting that long to go see a doctor. If my balls are hurting, I'm going to a doctor probably day 2.
Yeah, because it's like day 1, you can't go to the doctor right away. It's like,
Yeah,
Oh,
you're like, I'm
shit.
probably overreacting. My
it's
balls
like,
are
what the
fine.
fuck?
Probably just slept on them wrong.
Yeah. But 2 years,
2 years of coming out your butt.
it's like
You got to see a doctor
dude, as soon as
after
that
it's immediately. That's an immediate
Unless-
sort of situation.
if there's anything but shit coming out of my butt,
Yeah. Doctor. Yeah. I don't go to the doctor like ever. I actively like don't.
yeah, I mean, I could completely like probably shit blood. And I'd be like,
Yeah, I pooped
fine.
blood and I have not gone to the doctor.
I'd be
But
like, I'm
if
fine.
if I start out of my asshole, I'm going to a doctor.
Yeah, dude, that guy was, I don't know, maybe he was like intrigued at first.
Maybe.
Maybe he was just like, this is kind of cool, whatever.
I'd maybe
That-
do it the second time, right? Like if it happened once, I'd be like,
whoa.
I'd be like that doesn't seem right. But I'd be like, maybe it was a fluke.
Yeah. Let's see how it goes again. Let's see what goes. Let's see what happens.
So, 24 hours later, try again.
Yeah.
See what happens.
This guy should have went a lot sooner
Now,
than at least a year
that-
or 2 years.
I want to know, did this guy have sex at all in this 2-year span?
Well, I don't know. Depends if I mean, if it was me and I like didn't have like a girlfriend or wife,
Mhm.
I wouldn't be hooking up with that type of shit going on.
Exactly.
I'd be like, either that's something that's either it doesn't happen, or you gotta have a disclaimer before you do anything. Hey, just so you know,
hey, by the way, you don't have to worry about me nutting inside you because I'm going to come out my ass.
yeah, it's coming out my butt.
Yeah.
and
Lay a
then-
towel down because I'm shooting.
Yeah.
And they're
So-
not blanks.
So yeah, so that's gonna be a disclaimer that you gotta
Yeah.
have, or just he's just not.
What if that's how he
assuming-
found out? What if he was like not fresh out of surgery, but like out of surgery, all healed, or not? He didn't have surgery. He was, fresh off his recovery of cocaine, and he goes, "I'm gonna fuck. I'm gonna go out to the club, snort another line of cocaine, relapse really quick, and then fuck some bitch." And he's like, going to town on her, and then just like
Yeah, but
feels-
2 years.
feels the leakage out his asshole. But that's what I want to know. Did it shoot out or did it just like seep?
I feel like she wouldn't have said shoot if it didn't shoot.
I
But
don't
she
know.
could just be exaggerating for the piece.
True. But yeah, 2 years. That's fucked.
Yeah, there's no way. Like this guy either has a wife or something, or he just didn't have sex.
Mhm.
Because I don't know, man. I don't know. He just did it. I don't know.
And if he did, all the power to him, I guess.
Maybe he just wore a diaper.
Oh,
to just not have to say any, or not a diaper. We'll just say underwear. Just say underwear. He just kept his pants on, whatever, and so we
No.
didn't have to explain anything. Just like, it's whatever.
God, that's just, the cleanup there. Like-
Thanks.
If you're not on the toilet, cleanup cannot be pleasant.
No, it's not. I'm still. I can't even. I don't even have words. I'm just baffled
Yeah.
on this guy not going to a doctor.
I've been
for
sitting on
2
this story for almost a year.
years. So this guy's like 34 now.
Yeah, this came out in 2021. So
He was 33.
it said he was 33. I don't know how long after this all happened that the article was written. But
you
he,
received it in 2021.
I believe, I'm almost positive. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I just like, I really want to talk to this guy. Because, like, it's one thing, if you got shit coming out your dick or if you're peeing out of your butt, that's, you got shit going on. That's not okay. But, like, I don't really give a shit. And if you are jizzing out of your ass, I want to know, one, why he waited so long. Two, what it felt like. Three, was there a smell? And four, did he fuck anyone in the 2 years?
And 5, if he farted, did extra
like
seep out.
that would be so awful. I just want to know. They don't give a name.
Yeah, I wouldn't want.
I'm sure you could find out though. Like how many? Like how
many cases are there of this?
Exactly. Thing? Yeah.
You could easily do it. Yeah, I mean, I would just be like, if I talked to him, I'd be like, yeah, you're dumb. But why? I would just say why? Why?
Yeah.
Why'd you wait?
Crazy. Sorry, go ahead.
I will add to your off this topic. I'm just gonna quickly add to your dislike of Sarah's job.
Yeah.
Because I noticed, so the state fair in Syracuse is starting this Wednesday.
Yeah.
And I looked and I was like, I wonder if they have any concerts like the Erie County Fair.
Right.
And they do, and they're all free.
Oh.
Yeah. All you got to do is pay to get into the park or to the fair.
To the fair.
Which only costs $3.
No, what?
Yeah.
What concerts do they have?
So I looked it up, and they've got like two stands. They got like I think it's called Chevy Court and Chevy Park, and they've got. I noticed that most of Chevy Court. I looked at Chevy Park once, but Chevy Court looks like it's got 2 concerts a day. Like it was like 2 p.m. and 6 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed there was one. I don't know if you would recognize anyone except for the one that I texted Sarah about, which is Bryce Vine.
Oh, coming to the state fair.
And I was like, I text her like, I don't even know what I was like last Friday, maybe, or Thursday. I don't know. I was at work.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I was like, bro. Text her, bro, a bunch of exclamation points. She was like, what? And I was like, there's a free Bryce Vine concert Sunday, September 28th. Or no, I said there's a free Bryce Vine concert at the New York State Fair this year.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, OMG, we have to go. When is it? And I was just like, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. Sunday, August 28th, 6 p.m. Ugh, I have work. I dislike your job right now.
It fucking sucks.
This is the only thing that has bugged me. Because like the podcast, yeah, it'd be cool if she was here. But I was like, it's a Sunday at 6, whatever. Maybe. Yeah. And she's like, I work. And I was like, I fucking hate your job.
Yeah, it sucks.
I was like, I dislike it right now. She's like, yeah, I know, but I was like, all right, whatever. So then, but I'm still going. I texted some other people who don't really know him. I just texted her because she
loves him. Yeah.
Introduced me to him. And so then when I texted one of the friends and I said, hey, Bryce Vine, right? And he was like, yeah, you listen to him sometimes. And I was like, yeah. I was like, he's got a free concert in Syracuse at the State Fair. He's like, oh, I'm there. I was like, cool, fire. And I was like, I texted the girl who introduced me to him, and she works. And he goes, so you were going to have me third wheel? I was like, no, but I was like, no, you were my second option. He's like, oh, that's so much better. And I was like, well, it's just, I see Bryce Vine. I saw Bryce Vine, and I was just like, I mean, who else am I going to text?
Exactly. And
I know that they know of him, like the guy I texted. I know that he knew of him because like I've played him before, but I was just like, usually, you go to a concert, you listen to the music. But he was just like, yeah, I don't really care if I don't know the music. I just like concerts. That's what he said. And I was like, all right, cool. So
I guess, yeah.
going to that on Sunday. And I think I'm going to take the train up to Syracuse because there is a train that goes like right to the fair that drops you off.
Yeah.
But I think it's actually cheaper if I just go to the regular like bus station or not bus station, train stop,
Station. Yeah.
train station.
Dude, I love a good train ride.
I haven't been on a train ride in
Yeah, probably since we went to like DC.
Yeah. And I was just like, all right, yeah, this seems like a cool idea because I don't have to worry about driving 2.5 hours.
Yep. You just hop on that
And-
train and choo choo.
Yeah. And I'm like, if I got to see if there's like a train that can, the concert's at 6 or what? It probably goes to like 8:30, 8, probably 8.
Yeah.
So I was like, I just got to find a train.
Unless there's like an opener for him, in which case he'll come on at like 7, 8 o'clock.
I'm assuming it's not, I don't think it's like a concert like that. I mean, there could be a small opener, but considering that they've got 2 concerts a day,
Yeah, it's probably not anything crazy.
It's probably like, okay, so if they have the first concert at 2, goes to about 4, then they got another 2 hours to clean up, set up for the next guy.
Right.
So I'm guessing it's not like a huge thing, and I was like confused too. I was like, how, if it's free, like what's the max capacity of people, or
Yeah, like how are they stopping
is this
people
like a
from coming
lawn
in?
thing? And they're like, it's just first come first serve. They just got like a bunch of bleacher seats
Mm.
that are just out there. So I was like, all right, well, better not be fucking annoying to like, or anything extra because I've never been to the state fair.
Yeah, no, I have no idea what it's like. There was
Yeah.
one time I almost went when I first went to college because it's like, right there.
Mm-hmm.
But then we didn't go.
Yeah.
So-
Last year was the first time I actually like, when me and Dad went on the motorcycle ride, we drove past it and I was like, oh shit, state fair.
Yeah.
Never seen it.
Isn't the
never
Erie
been-
County Fair bigger than the State Fair anyways? I think the Erie County Fair is bigger.
I find that hard to believe,
I'm pretty
But-
sure it's true.
but it could easily make sense to me because it does not cost $3 to get into the Erie County Fair.
No, it's expensive to go to the Erie County Fair.
Plus they have bigger concerts
Yeah.
than the state fair because they're not giving out free concerts. I can tell you that much. Because you know what I think it is? You know that one little spot, if you go down the hill where the Hypnotist usually is
Yeah.
at the Erie County Fair, I think that's what it's going to be like, kind of looking like.
Oh, that kind of like venue for the concert.
Yeah, except
Yeah.
it's just like like I said, bleacher seats. And
Yeah.
I think I looked at pictures and I think it's just kind of looks like that. It's just like
Just a small amphitheater.
Mhm. Something like they would put like downtown when they put up like that to go stage.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just like, oh, fuck you, Sarah. Fuck.
Now, do they? I'm still thinking about this train thing. Are they gonna have food on this train? 2.5 hour. Well, not. It's probably a longer train ride than it is a car ride.
No, it wasn't. I think it was still. I think I think it's still like 2.5.
Okay.
I mean, it's like probably. I think it takes like 2:15 to get there by train or
By
car, and 2.5 by train. Because I think it was like pick up at like 1:00, get there by 3:30.
It's not bad.
So I don't think they have anything, but I saw on the way back that you can get like a room. They have like a room, as
Like a
an option.
suite,
I don't know if it's a suite.
like a
They just
train
said-
room.
They just said room. It was like
That's pretty cool.
$200 dollars. And I was
You
like,
got to be able to get food. Like somebody's got to, like, there must be like a food car, or like somebody comes around and is like, would you like anything?
could. I don't know. I haven't been on a train in.
Yeah, I don't know how.
Yes.
So like I was on a train in
Well, actually, I just
California.
went on a train in Toronto like 2 months ago.
who did? You did?
I did, yeah.
Was it like a long train ride?
No, like 15 minutes
Yeah.
or like 30 minutes. Whatever.
So I was on probably like a 45-minute. I don't even know if it was that long train ride. Probably about the same as yours when I was in California. And that just took us from like Anaheim to like downtown LA. and they had, like, depending on the ticket you bought, you could get food included. And so that's what we bought, but then they didn't end up giving us any food. So it just it came with nicer seats too. So like we were guaranteed to have a nicer seat as opposed to like trying to like
Yeah, I mean, I can
scrounge for anything.
I could get I'd get a business class seat,
Yeah.
which I don't need. But let me see. Yeah. Okay, here we go. So I could get a room for on this one. Two of the trains offer room. One is $173.
Okay.
$173 for, and there's one room left. Let me click on it. I want to see.
I mean, honestly, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Have your own room on a train? That'd be sick.
It'd be dumb. The only reason.
Yeah, if it's only a 2-hour
Yeah.
train ride, it's kind of stupid. But like if it was like an overnight sort of thing, get a room for sure.
Yeah. If I was like, I'm going from like here to, I don't know where the train goes, to fucking
Everywhere.
Tennessee. Oh no, I looked that up. I looked up the train from Buffalo to Tennessee. It was like $100-something.
Yeah.
Which probably I would do if I was like going solo, because it's cheaper than a plane ticket for sure, because it was like 300 something.
Yeah.
That was round trip. I didn't look round trip for the, so it probably would be about the same actually.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Because it was like 173, but I think that was just one way, or 100 something. But yeah, if it was going to like, let's just say Tennessee, 10-hour train ride, I could get a room if it was going overnight, I would. If it was just during the day, I would go business maybe, just for a comfier 10-hour ride.
Yeah.
But I've been on a fucking plane.
Yeah, any train seat is better than Frontier Airlines.
Yeah. So
it doesn't really matter what you do. It's more comfortable.
Frontier can literally suck my nuts. They're so.
I keep saying every time I fly Frontier that I'm just gonna pay for like the extra legroom at the front of the airplane, or pay for like an exit row.
You just gotta take your chances to see if there's an open exit.
It just never happens.
Yeah, it's happened on my two.
Yeah,
and I was like, well, the first one I was like, it was only one spot, and this dude shot up his hand. And then the next one was 4. And I was sitting down and 2 people stood up right away. And then two people near me stood up right away.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 people that were close to the desk already had stood up. And also 2 other people. So I think there were like 6 people going. There were only 4 seats.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I'm not going to try and, she said 4, there's already 4 people standing up plus 2 extra. I'm not trying to run over there.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to be like, I need this seat. Like,
not throwing my name into the mix for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I keep saying I'm going to do it, but then I look at the price and it's never reasonable. Like, I'm not going to pay an extra $45.
If it was longer than 2.5 hours.
Yeah, maybe I'd consider it, but I end up falling asleep anyways, like no problem. And if I'm asleep, it doesn't bother me so much.
Yeah, no, if I'm up.
Yeah, if I'm up and I'm like, I can't fucking move. That's why I'm lucky. I end up like, I never purchased a seat, but I always end up with almost always end up with the aisle on Frontier. But I'll even take the window, because then I still have like some kind of room next to the seat, or between the seat and the wall, to extend my leg out. But if I got the aisle, you bet your ass I'm tripping the fucking flight attendants.
I told you that when I was on my Frontier, I was out the aisle and there was this girl in the middle sitting next to me, and she had to go to the bathroom, but I was asleep, and she hopped over me.
She didn't wake you up?
No. And she did. I mean, like, I wasn't like passed out, because I woke up to her hopping over me. And she was like, I just didn't want to wake you up. I'm sorry. And I was like, fucking woke me up.
What do you expect better?
she did it pretty smoothly because
Yeah.
like I didn't notice until like because I think I just noticed when she was past already and her arm or whatever hit my shoulder
Yeah.
because I felt something here. And I was just like, I'm sitting here and I'm just like, and then there's nobody next to me anymore. I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? I'm like, damn, how'd she do that? This is in a big airplane.
Yeah. The fact that she was nimble enough to do that and only graze her shoulder is pretty impressive.
Yeah. But they're I would, like I said, for longer flight, I could possibly do it, but obviously for a longer flight, it's more expensive.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's
the
not
thing.
like the price is the same for a longer flight, and then I upgrade to a first class or whatever they call it.
Yep.
But yeah, bottom line, fuck you, Sarah.
That's the whole point of this. I you remember how we were talking about world records a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
I saw another one get broken. This is literally, what's today's date? The 22nd.
22nd.
This is from today.
Oh yeah, cool.
4 hours ago it was posted.
How
This
dumb
guy
is it?
broke a world record inflating 10 balloons in 60 seconds with his nose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like,
how big of a balloon?
the picture is like a good sized balloon.
Size of a head?
Yeah, probably bigger than a head. With his nose.
Dude, that's insane. I don't even.
Do you have any balloons?
No, I don't.
I don't have any. Fuck. I would
I
totally try
would-
this.
Like, first of all, his nose has to be so clear. Because like at least for the first balloon, if I was
Oh
blowing
yeah,
up-
there's so much snot coming out.
if I was blowing that hard with my nose, which I don't even like doing because at some point when I'm blowing my nose
Your ears
that
pop.
hard, my ears pop and it like hurts.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's why half the time when I blow my nose, I'm doing it in the shower.
I was just about to ask, do you blow your nose in the shower? That's where I was going with after this.
Yeah, because well, it's easier.
Yeah.
The water,
There's no
just-
tissues
the-
necessary. You just fucking
Yeah, you just
yeah.
yeah. It's just like the I don't know what it is if it's just water or if it's like the heat. Like
Loosens
the-
everything up.
Yeah, just like and then it's just so easy. It's like
Yeah. Slides out like butter.
yeah, it's like the shower is perfect for saving time with blowing your nose. You're just like I'll just wait to take a shower.
Yeah.
Unless you obviously are not about to take a shower. or
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that.
If you're like getting ready to take a shower, you'll wait. But if you're not, blow your fucking nose.
If I just take a shit before the shower, no need to use toilet paper
Not wiping that.
because I'm just gonna hop right into the shower right after.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes you just pee in the shower, and then I pee in the shower like all the time, but and then brush your teeth.
Yeah.
Save
I
time there.
read, I think I talked about this on the podcast before too. I read somewhere. No, that's a lie. I did not read. I saw it on the news when I was like fucking 12 years old. That apparently it's not good to brush your teeth in the shower.
Why?
I don't know. They didn't talk about it, but they were like just talking about like best practices for brushing your teeth or some shit like that. And one of them was like, do not brush your teeth in the shower. And I was like, is it because you're not supposed to use hot water to brush your teeth? But also,
it's crazy though. Keep
What?
going. Actually,
okay. I don't know if it's because you're not supposed to use hot water to brush your teeth, which I don't know if that's a thing or not. Or I don't know if it's like you just aren't as strict with it in the shower. I don't know the reasoning. They never explained.
so
Yeah.
I want to toss this up here so I'm not getting washed out. Brushing your teeth in the shower exposes your teeth to more bacteria than brushing at the sink
Why though?
because your bath is rarely dry, especially if you share a bathroom with roommates. It's a constant breeding ground for bacteria and germs. The sink is in the bathroom.
Yeah.
So what's the difference? I mean, I guess it's more of an enclosed
I
space.
think I would take that as like if you leave your toothbrush in the shower with the intent of with the intention of always brushing your teeth in the shower.
Yeah,
Because if
maybe.
you've got the shower running, I don't think there's a lot of bacteria happening in there. Because like you got some scalding hot water and it's like spraying everything down. Like it's a clean zone. I do the brushing of my teeth after I've soaked up everything.
I don't even know when I don't do it all the time when I brush my teeth in the shower.
It's very
Sometimes,
rare that I brush my teeth in the
sometimes
shower.
I'm like, ah, shit, I brush my teeth, shower, so I'll just bring it in the shower with me.
Yep.
And I'm just like, I'll just set it on the little windowsill thing that's right there.
Hmm.
But it's not like I have a little like carry,
So do I.
and so it's not like I'm putting my bare toothbrush.
Yeah, there's no bristles touching the ceramic anywhere.
No, so it's like that. Keep that in there. Bring it in the shower. Bring my toothpaste in the shower, and I set
Yep.
it there. And then I'm just like jam out the music. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta brush my teeth.
Yeah, I
Sometimes
think that's like
forget.
if you leave your toothbrush in the shower uncovered all of the time and you always brush your teeth, yeah, you're gonna get some bacteria
I don't even get why people leave their toothbrush uncovered
at
on
the
the
sink.
sink.
Yeah,
I don't. I don't do
I
that.
used to.
I find it. Not that I find it weird because I know a lot of people do it.
Yeah,
I know I do find it weird, just because it's just like, why is that a thing?
it's just like I don't know. They're like it's for some people, myself included. I have only had a cover on my toothbrush in like the past 2 years. Like it's a very recent thing for me.
Yeah, I would always put it like back in the toothbrush holder that it came in.
Like the package.
Yeah, like I would just fucking smack the shit out of it to get as much moisture off as I could.
Yeah. See, but then
And
any
then-
moisture that's left, you just leave it sitting in the package. That's a breeding ground for bacteria right there.
Well, it's not like it's enclosed.
Yeah,
Like,
it doesn't
like,
matter if it's enclosed. It's open to the elements. A bacteria finds its way to water.
I mean, what about the carrier thing? It's the same thing.
I guess. Yeah.
I'm still whacking the shit. I'm not whacking. I mean, I'm just doing the regular tap tap tap.
Yeah.
And then I'm putting it in there, and it's got 2 holes on top, 2 holes on the bottom.
Yeah. But that's ventilation.
Yeah, that's the same thing with the package.
And you also know it because you leave the package laying flat where water pools, whereas the little seal thing for the head, you leave it upright and it drains.
But you have an actual cap.
Yeah.
Oh, I have the thing that.
Oh, you've got like a little tube that you seal it in.
tube.
Oh yeah, I don't have I've got a little cap.
I got the tube, and I have a toothbrush. I have one toothbrush that like folds in half.
The
into a
folding
plastic-
toothbrush.
Yeah,
Damn.
it folds in half into a plastic container, and then when you want to open it, you open it, and then you have like the plastic part as the handle.
Oh.
It's pretty big. But what were we saying? What were we talking about? But
Leaving your
I was-
toothbrush open.
Yeah. But what I was going to ask you is, do you? Because I saw someone, they're like, so do you? So on like Instagram or Twitter, and they're like, so does anybody else, or why don't we brush our teeth with warm water if you clean your dishes with
Yeah,
warm
if you
water?
clean things, if you clean your body, your dishes, your everything with warm water,
Why don't you brush?
why
your
don't we clean our
with
teeth
warm
with warm water?
And I was like, that makes sense. But I also don't, because like when I think it's just because I usually have this is the thing, by the way.
Oh, that's pretty sick. That's pretty sick.
Yeah. This is in my my book bag that I take to work. Never use it. I'm just like, sometimes, maybe if I don't feel like going home and brushing my teeth,
Mhm.
I'll just brush them at work, which I did once, but that's because I wasn't going home. So like me, when I brush my teeth, I turn the hot water on,
Yeah.
but it doesn't get hot in the
Yeah,
time
well,
that
because I
I'm-
don't think you're not supposed to brush your teeth with water. You're supposed to brush your teeth with toothpaste. And so like I run my toothbrush under, I also turn the hot water on because I use hot water for everything else in the morning.
I just turn it on because I always have it's in my right hand, and I just my left hand is on the hot water side. So I just,
Fair.
I don't
But
know.
like I run the toothbrush. My head is so itchy right now with this fucking hat on. I run the toothbrush underwater and then I put the toothpaste on.
and then you
And
run
I
in
do
the water
not do the
again?
double water. I do
Oh,
not
you
go underwater
don't.
again. What I do is I then take the toothpaste, I put toothpaste side down on my tongue to push the toothpaste into the bristles and also kind of brush my tongue at the same time. And then I scrub away. So the toothbrush is very lightly dampened. And then
Well,
I
you
don't
wanna
go,
get a
I don't
better taste
run it.
for your
What?
toothbrush, for your toothpaste.
Wait, whoa, one more time?
I said you want to get a better taste for your toothpaste because you know how like you get a cookie and it
And you
has
put
like
it-
this, you
yeah.
put the sugar stuff on top, you put it on,
Yeah.
on you know, you go like that.
No, I just like to brush my tongue. I like with the toothpaste down.
Yeah.
Because I don't have a tongue.
I got to brush my tongue more.
I don't have a tongue brusher on my toothbrush.
Neither do I. I used to on one of my
Yeah.
toothbrushes, but
I never used it when I did, but I don't anymore.
I don't brush my tongue.
I don't brush my tongue nearly enough. What I end up doing is I just like pat the toothbrush down to push. Again, it's mainly to push the toothpaste up into the toothbrush. So that when I start brushing, it's not all gone on the first tooth.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And so I don't then go back in, rinse, and scrub again with water. I spit. I'm going to go right to the mouthwash.
Well, who puts it underwater again?
Well, what I mean is like, you know, like some people like, you know, to like rinse their mouth out, they'll like
I do
with the
I mean,
toothbrush.
at the end.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is like people like in that moment would be like, well, why wouldn't you use warm water to clean the mouth? But it's
Oh,
like I don't even do the thing. I just go spit the toothpaste, leave it all, any residue still in there. There's no rinse. I just go straight for the mouthwash.
yeah.
The mouthwash is my rinse for the toothpaste, and then I leave the mouthwash sitting in there too.
I should get mouthwash too.
Because I have fluoride mouthwash that foams to help whiten my teeth.
Yeah, I gotta get one of those teeth whiteners.
Yeah, same. I'm fucking
Because like
mine are bad.
I got teeth whitening toothpaste.
So do I. I have charcoal toothpaste.
And what I would used to do, every time when I was younger, I was like, man, I want to get my teeth white, so I drink milk.
Mm.
Like that's got to do something, right?
No,
Or I
keeps
would
the bones
also-
healthy.
I would also just take my gum, and just like put it on my. I'm just like, oh, it's mint, right? It's
It
toothpaste
whitens.
mint. You know, gum was mint. Just put it on my teeth.
Yeah.
But yeah, the warm water. I usually just water, toothpaste, water.
See,
Brush.
you're rinsing away precious toothpaste when you do that.
I'm not jet streaming the water. It's just a fucking.
You're still well, but what's the point? Why do you do the
I
second?
don't know.
Exactly.
It's just like I put it there. I put the toothpaste on and I put it back, and it's just a fucking. It's just like a thing that
But you don't
happens.
need to do that. The toothbrush is already wet. I would understand if you just like hold a dry toothpaste on, and then wet it. That would just be like pouring your milk before your cereal, though. But like wet toothpaste in the mouth.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then do you leave the faucet running when you're brushing your teeth?
No, sometimes I'm not thinking, and I just sitting there, and I'm like, oh fuck, and then I turn it off.
I'm the same way.
Sometimes
I'm
it's
really
just-
bad about it.
Sometimes it's just like boom, right off, and I'm
Yeah. What I do is I'll like brush my teeth while continuing to get ready. So I'm like walking around, putting shoes on, and like water's just running. And I've been brushing my teeth for 5 minutes.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll like what the other day, I think I did the same. Not that I was getting ready, but it was last night. I was I can open my door and I can see my TV
Yeah.
now. So I was like, and I didn't want to pause it because the movie was gonna like finish just before I was gonna go to bed. Like I was gonna go to bed at 3 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
but then I started watching this movie.
And if you had paused it, it would have put you past 3 a.m.
No, but I started at like 2:30.
Oh,
And so like now it's like, all right, whatever. I'll just go to bed at 5. That's the time I usually go to bed.
Right.
It's close enough. But I was just gonna go to bed earlier, so because usually on Sunday nights I try and go to bed by like maybe 3, and I'll sleep till 11 and get 8 hours for the one day that I get 8 hours
Right.
to give myself, good sleep for the start of the week.
Yeah.
It never works. But I was like, oh man, I wanted to watch this movie. It was Freedom Writers.
Oh, okay. Great movie.
And yeah, great movie. I haven't watched it since I was like fucking, I don't know, 10.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh fuck, I want to watch this movie. It's 2:30, whatever. It's about 2 hours long. It'll be fine. But and there were commercials, so it ended at like 4:57.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, perfect. So, but either way, that's why I didn't want to pause it. So I opened it up and went into the bathroom, was brushing my teeth, but I just kind of walked to the door to watch more of it.
Yeah.
And while I'm watching, I turn back and the fucking water's running the whole time. I'm like, oh my fucking God. It was probably running for like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Because I was like sitting there and I was just like, brush my teeth actually. And then
Yeah.
it's like,
I'll like brush, go out, go let the dogs outside, water the plants, all while I'm just brushing away. And then I'm like, oh, what the fuck do I do now? Because like there are times where I'll like brush my teeth and finish up in the bathroom and still be brushing my teeth. Because I just like I end up like using both hands. I just keep the toothbrush just in there.
oh yeah. I see what you mean.
And so then I walk out of the bathroom and I finish in the bathroom, so I don't want to go back in. So I just spit outside and then hose it down. Yeah. Which is then stupid because I ended up going back into the bathroom to put the toothbrush away anyways.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you gotta, whatever.
I don't know.
But, yeah.
My method of getting ready in the morning is not an easy one.
My method is for getting ready is like, sometimes if I'm like trying to watch something, I try and like fit the TV show. If I start like a show,
Mm-hmm.
an episode at like 6:40,
Yeah.
or sometimes I'll eat dinner late. Usually I like to watch something while I'm eating.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh shit, it's like already 7:00 and I gotta watch. I'm gonna eat this, and I watch something, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna finish my food before I finish the episode, most likely.
Of course.
So I'm just like, I should probably stop it, but I want to finish the episode.
Yeah, you're gonna finish the episode before you leave the house.
So it's like, okay, it's 7:40, and sometimes where it comes down to like I wasn't doing anything like all day, and then I eat dinner late, and it's like 7:40, and it's like, oh shit, I haven't showered yet. So I got to shower, and usually I'll brush my teeth. I'll sometimes brush my teeth before work,
Mm-hmm.
and so now I'm rushing to do that. That's when I'll brush my teeth in a shower.
Of course.
Because I'm like, oh shit, it's 7:40. I leave at like 10 after 8, and I haven't made my lunch yet. I haven't brushed my teeth, haven't showered. So I'm like doing all this. And that's when I'm just like, okay, everything's just shower, brush teeth and shower. Gotta do this, while I'm figure out this shit, I gotta maybe think while I'm doing all this, thinking about what I'm like, okay, what the fuck's downstairs that I can take to lunch? Or blah blah blah.
Yeah.
It's a whole fucking mess.
I'm convinced only, and this is going to sound sexist, but I'm convinced that only guys are capable of doing that. Like I can wake up 15 minutes before I have to leave the house for work and get ready and leave the house in 15 minutes.
Girls can do it.
I think they probably can, but they don't. There's no way Shannon could.
They can very easily if they want to.
Shannon couldn't.
Because like yeah, there's like a lot of stuff that I would assume that they would want to do.
Yeah.
But if
they're running late, they're gonna cut corners just like just like guys do.
Yeah. If they
thing is with Shannon wakes up 3 hours before her shift starts.
No,
3 hours before her shift starts. She always leaves the house late.
If let's say it takes me, because I know it's very easy for me because I live like 10 minutes away from work. But let's just say on average, people probably live like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
20 minutes more. Okay. So I start work at 8.
Yeah.
I leave the house at 7:30.
Right.
But case of traffic. In my head, I would like to probably wake up at 7, but I know I don't feel like being that rushed.
Right.
So I will probably wake up at 6:30
Hmm.
because that gives me time to shower. Very easy, 20-minute shower. And I
Right.
know for a fact that if I was, because like I'll take a shower, and depending on the time, like if I know that if I'm taking a shower at 7:30, it's like, okay, I can't fuck around in here.
Hmm.
Okay. I can't be
I can't be playing with the water. I
Yeah.
can't.
Like, but if I'm taking a shower at 6 o'clock, I'm like, whatever. I'm just jamming music, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I guess I should probably get out.
If I get in the shower early enough, 10 out of 10 times, I am falling asleep in the shower. I am sitting down and I am falling
With a
asleep.
chair in your shower?
No, I sit on the floor.
Oh.
And I just let the water just stream onto me. And it's like just out of reach of my mouth. So it just hits like right here and just runs down my body. I'm just like, this is great.
when I would take a shower, when I would like had a regular shift
Yeah.
or a regular schedule of me showering in the morning, I would often just head on the wall. And
Oh
just-
yeah. It's out cold.
I was like, man, this feels so good. I could just
It's
wanna
the
go back to
best.
bed.
It's the best sleep in like the best post sleep you're gonna get is in the shower.
Yeah. But yeah, so if I wake up at 6:30, let's just say, 15-minute, 20-minute shower, and then I eat something, 10 minutes. And depending on what I'm doing, if it's cereal, 10 minutes cereal, whatever.
Yeah, I don't eat anything. I just go.
No, I need to eat something.
I don't.
A lot of people don't. Like Will, he's just like, yeah, I don't eat anything. I probably won't eat anything till like lunchtime. And I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, if I don't eat, I will literally pass out.
No, I get
Like, I get very queasy. If you notice sometimes,
yeah, you start to get
'cause, like,
shaky.
well, because like I can do it.
Yeah.
It's just at a certain point. Because if I'm working and I'm not focused on it, whatever,
Yeah. It's when you
just like-
realize that you're hungry that
it's
it
just
sets
like
in.
whatever. Yeah, like the one time I was helping Tina put her cabinet for TV stand together,
Right.
and I had woken up. I think could have been a Saturday or whatever, and so woke up, went to her house,
Right.
didn't need anything, and then while she was getting it delivered, she was getting furniture delivered and that TV stand delivered. So I'm sitting there, blah, blah, blah. Now I'm putting this TV stand together.
Mm-hmm.
And in the middle of it, it's now like 5 something. Haven't eaten for 5 hours.
Right.
And I can feel it. And I'm just like, oh, okay. And I can feel like, it feels like if I went to go pick up a pen and write something,
You couldn't.
it just wouldn't work. And
Yeah.
she was like, why are you so shaky? I was like, I haven't eaten anything today. So like she tossed in wings into like she had wings from the night before.
Yeah.
Tossed it in the oven, warmed it up, and I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah,
like
bro, I get like,
I start work most days at like 12:45 in the afternoon. I wake up at 10:45. That's a lie. I usually, because of the dog now, because of the puppy, I wake up at like 7:30 when Shannon's getting ready for work. So I wake up at 7:30. I let the dogs out. I go sit on the couch and watch TikToks for like half an hour or until Shannon leaves at whatever time she leaves. And then I take a nap. I then like wake up and get ready for work at 10:45. I leave at 11:45. I don't have my lunch until 5 p.m. And that's when I eat for the first time. After waking up at 7:30 in the morning, I eat for the first time at 5 p.m.
yeah, no way was that work for dude. I wake up.
Like these Take 5 bars are the first, not the first thing I've eaten today, but the only other thing I had today was hot pepper salad.
I wake up immediately, take a piss,
Yeah.
put on.
I also don't do that first thing in the morning.
I gotten into the routine of okay, I gotta pee. So I'll wake up, and depending on how I wake up, because sometimes I'll grab my phone and I'll be sitting there for. Like if I wake up earlier than my alarm,
Yeah.
I'll be on my phone until my alarm goes off.
Right.
And I'm just like, well, I woke up early. I might as well just.
Might as well stay awake. Yeah.
Yeah.
The body
I was-
wanted to wake up. The body's
Right.
waking up.
So I was like, I'm not getting out of bed though. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be on my phone, and then my alarm goes off.
Because so like to kind of go off on a tangent on that, I consider like if I didn't go to sleep at a reasonable time, but if I was laying in bed, I was like, well, I was still relaxing. Like I'm still like resting.
Wait.
And so like the same thing goes for like waking up. Like I may be awake, but I'm still relaxing. I'm still like in bed. My body's not doing anything. I'm not exhausting any energy. And so like that's how I look at that.
Yeah. Well, I'm like, I wanted to get up at this time. So that means my body just gave me an extra half hour because I woke up at 11:30 instead of noon. So I was like,
Right.
I don't feel like getting up yet. So
Yeah.
I'll just watch some TikTok or I'll just go on Instagram or whatever.
Yep.
And then I'll get up once my alarm goes off, grab my phone, put my watch on, bathroom, downstairs, immediate bagel, cereal, like what I made eggs today.
Yeah.
Today I woke up a little late, but either way, downstairs I was looking for food, made 3 eggs,
No.
rye toast, and came up here, started doing shit, and started recording.
I don't even like the thought of eating doesn't even cross my mind first thing in the morning.
It's just like I don't like. It's not like I'm starving.
Yeah, but it's just like it's
just
routine.
like-
It's what you do.
It's just like, oh, you wake up and it's breakfast time.
Yeah.
You're supposed to eat something. I woke up for school and I would always have a bowl of cereal and then I would go to school.
Yeah.
So it's just like makes sense. So that's what I do now. And then, but like sometimes if I'm like actually doing something, it's like, okay, I guess I'll go do this and then I won't eat anything until. But then if
See,
it
what
gets to-
caused me to stop doing that is I don't even know if it was college, because in college I still had the dining hall that I could go to whenever I wanted. But you know what it was? It was probably when I started living on my own in college, that like last semester when I lived by myself and I didn't have access to the dining hall anymore. I like stopped eating every morning because I just didn't have the food.
Yeah.
And so now even if I do have the food, like I just bought, a family size box of Golden Crisp the other day. Best cereal in the world.
No.
And a whole fucking half gallon of almond milk.
A whole half gallon.
Whole half gallon. I bought a half gallon of almond milk and a family size box of Golden Crisp. And like now, 3 days later, I don't know why the fuck I did that. Because I haven't even touched the box of cereal for the past 3 mornings.
Just eat it.
Yeah, I know, but like I will. I'll get to it eventually. But like it's just like the thought of eating in the morning, it's almost like I can't even do it.
Like if I would still like, even if I do something, I check for like a granola bar. If I'm like, oh, I don't have time to like make something,
Yeah.
like if this happens a lot, like because for some fucking reason our fucking friends and they want to go golfing and they're like, oh yeah, it's 2 times 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, cool, I'll just get fucking 4 hours of sleep, sure. So I'm like, I can't eat anything because half the time I'm waking up late. Like 2 times now, it's tea time was like 10 a.m. I woke up at 9:30. I was like, fuck. So I just grabbed 2 granola bars,
Yeah.
eat one on the road, and then I eat one later during, depending on the golf course. Like the one, it was a nice golf course, so they had glizzies. I was like, well, I'm gonna grab those.
Yeah.
Of
You bet
course.
your ass I'm eating those.
But yeah, most of the time it's just like, something simple. So granola bars. I was like, I gotta have something.
Yeah. No, I can
system.
I can go all day, which I know is not good. Like yesterday, for example, right? I was at the park with, you remember Emma? She was on the podcast. She's down here right now because she moved. She lives up in Chicago now. So she came down. We went to the park yesterday, and I had a pop and like a pulled pork sandwich, at Animal Kingdom, and then we went to Hollywood Studios, and at like, so the pulled pork sandwich and the pop was probably like 11:30, maybe noon. And then we didn't eat again until like 6:30, and I had a turkey sandwich and another pop. And the entire day I didn't pee. And so like she was like haven't you had stuff to drink today? Like I go, yeah, just two cups of pop, like 2 large cups of pop. And she goes, that's it? I'm like, yeah. She goes, well, that's why the fuck you're not peeing, because you're unhealthy. I'm like, I know. I don't fucking eat. I don't fucking drink
Yeah,
water.
well,
I don't fucking pee.
first of all, two things of pop that's in a day is unbelievable that's all you drank.
I mean, I'm sure I drank more like once I got home, but like, yeah, like while walking around the parks and doing like active activity in the heat, all I had was 2 cups of pop.
I had 6 cups, like actual cups
Yeah.
of like the not homemade, like I'm like you put the sugar in the water
Yeah.
of Arnold Palmer iced tea,
Yeah.
because I made one and I was like looking for something to drink and I didn't feel like what was it? No, I don't know. I was looking at Lazy Susan and I saw it and I was like, oh shit, not open. I want to make some of this. So I made one. And then I made one later for dinner.
Yeah.
But I finished it. I ate it with half a sub. Drank it with half a sub, I mean. And I was debating on like if I wanted to eat the other half now. And then I was like, yeah, I'm gonna. So I made another one. And I was like, Jesus Christ. I just had 6 cups of just like pure sugar.
Yeah. It's the best.
Yeah. I mean, it tasted delicious, of course.
Of course. Yeah.
But
no, like this Sunny D is the only thing I've had to drink today. Still a little bit left in there.
What do you mean? The only thing?
This is the only thing. It is 5:40 p.m. This is the only thing I have had to drink today.
How is that even possible?
So I know. I peed earlier today because I let the dogs out and then I peed. And that was at like, I don't know, 11 a.m.
Because like now I've only had 3/4 of a bottle of Lipton tea today so far.
Right.
But I've only
So why are you giving me shit?
I've only been up for 4 hours.
Oh, yeah. I've been up since the ass crack of dawn.
I've been up for 4 hours, and I know that when I go to work or that when I eat later, I'm going to drink something else.
Right.
And when I
will also drink something else when I have dinner later. Like after this is done, I'm going to eat dinner and I'm going to have a drink.
When I go to work, I will then most likely have I think I got 24-ounce thing, 24 ounces of water. I will have 48 ounces of water.
Yeah, that couldn't be me.
Couldn't be me.
I cannot even my body just does not consume liquid like that.
Is what it
Especially
is.
not water. It's got to have sugar in it. If it doesn't have sugar or anything else, if it's got no flavoring, I'm out.
I mean, listen, I can agree with because sometimes when I'm at work and because I don't bring anything for a drink for work. I just because I don't feel like we don't have anything here. I mean, I could bring iced tea, but sometimes I'd like to just save that for here sometimes because I just grab it, whatever. But I won't buy anything out of the vending machine because it fucking costs $2.
Right.
And I was like, I don't need to. I was like, I'll just have my water. But sometimes I do it sometimes, but I'm just like, man, water is not going to just go with this meal. Okay.
Yeah.
Like the other day I bought an orange pop. I was like, Orange Crush. I was like, I haven't had an Orange Crush in forever. I'm getting it.
Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes like one day I bought a Gatorade because I was like, I just don't want to drink water with this.
Yeah.
You know, I'll drink
water doesn't go with everything.
No, I can't agree with that. I do like sometimes just like, oh man, a fucking lemonade would go great with.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have burgers at work, but I'm not drinking.
I was just gonna say, like, if I'm eating a burger, I'm not having water.
Yeah, there's no way I'm drinking water. A burger goes with like something, just a beer.
Yeah.
Pop, lemonade, iced tea. I'm not drinking water.
No.
I'm not drinking water with the steak.
Nope.
Okay, I'm getting.
I'll have water with like a salad.
Yeah, I mean, I'll drink the water that they give me with the salad
Yeah.
if I'm at a
Or
restaurant.
like uh
Just a salad. That's pretty
yeah,
much
just
it.
salad. Yeah, I would like maybe with like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
No,
I
that's
would,
milk. That's
I
milk.
can't. I don't like milk, so
Yeah, I know, but that's milk 100%.
nah. Because then I'm just like, now I really can't fucking breathe after clogging my arteries
What?
with peanut butter and then fucking drowning myself with milk. There's no chance.
Like yesterday, I made a peanut butter sandwich.
Just peanut
and
butter.
Just peanut butter is what I
Yeah.
always make, and
Yeah.
chocolate milk. Because
Oh,
I was
chocolate
told,
milk. Oh, that's a different story.
I was told that like I don't know, 10 hours before that, I was playing video games, and the guy who I'm going to the fair with, he was like, "Oh, dude, chocolate milk there," and I was like, "What? They like make some good chocolate milk?" Because at the Erie County Fair, they only had the shit in the bottle for chocolate milk.
Right.
Because they have like in the with all the cows, they have like the, what is that, dairy, whatever, the regular milk that comes in that plastic carton. He's like, yeah, no, dude, they have like a stand, and they like make this chocolate milk, and it's just so creamy, and it's just the best chocolate milk. And I was like, man, bro, I want some fucking chocolate milk right now. And when I made that chocolate milk, I wish I would have just fucking went to the Tops or Wegmans to get chocolate milk, because it was horrible.
Really?
I don't know if I just,
Not enough chocolate?
maybe just not enough chocolate, but I mean, I only had 2 cups, and I pretty good amount in there, good amount, but I don't know if it was just old chocolate milk syrup.
Yeah.
But it just didn't taste. It was like, I could taste the chocolate, but it did not taste like Wegmans chocolate milk, or like the chocolate milk you buy. Right. That stuff is probably, pumped with some of the good stuff.
Some of the good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I could see chocolate milk with peanut butter jelly sandwich.
Oh yeah, dude. Fuck. I drink milk with everything bagel. Like in the morning, half the time I'm eating something. Most of the time, because it's breakfast food.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have some milk.
Nah, morning is a juice kind of drink, like cranberry,
apple cider.
Apple cider, absolutely.
Well, because what I'll do, if it's a fresh carton of apple cider, fresh gallon, I'll have it. But if it's not that fresh, I won't, because it's dad's. Like I get, like it's there, but like I don't want to be like the person.
Like, dad bought it. Like
yeah, but like, and I know he's always taking that and his cranberry juice and mixing it.
Mm.
And so I'm just like, I don't feel like taking more of that, because I checked too. Like today, I was gonna have apple cider,
right,
but it was less than half. But like me taking 1 glass wouldn't have done anything really.
Right.
But I was like, I'm just gonna go check to see if there's another apple cider in the other fridge, and there wasn't. So I was like,
so you weren't gonna cut into it.
I was like, I'll just grab.
That's because dad drinks apple cider like it's fucking going out of business.
Yeah, I know. So I'm just like, I just don't feel like finishing it or like taking more.
Yeah,
so I could have. It's not like who the fuck drank my cider,
Yeah.
He's not like that.
Well, it's like when we used to fucking drink, like when we were kids, right? And there would be Pepsi or Coke in the house. That was dad's. Like we were not drinking Pepsi or Coke as kids, because that was dad's drink, because that's what he would mix his alcohol with.
Yeah, we'd just take his Jack and mix it in there.
Yeah.
But I mean, I really didn't want Pepsi or Coke, but yeah, it's just like, oh, it's dad's,
Yeah, like that's just dad. When I remember, like when I started growing up, and like that was the pop that was there, and like I was like, I want pop, I'm gonna have some. I was like afraid to open it, because I was like, dad's gonna fucking get mad at me if I fucking finish off this Pepsi.
I know he definitely wouldn't get mad.
Probably not, but
that's just like what we thought, bro.
Yeah.
Like I know he wouldn't care.
I tell stories all the time at like work or just like with friends about dad, and like when we were growing up, and they go, was he abusive? I go, no. Like I go, he definitely beat the shit out of us. I go, but like he wasn't like, oh God. I'm like, he didn't abuse us by any means. Like I think the way he disciplined us was maybe a little questionable, but
did you say he beat the shit out of us?
Yeah. I mean, he smacked the shit out of us. He didn't beat the shit out of us.
I'm 3 years younger than you. You must have gotten beat the shit out of when I was in the womb.
Were you never smacked as a kid?
I'm just his favorite. That's
Yeah, that's what it is. No, it's probably because when you came along, Dad was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm done hitting these kids.
Yeah.
No,
Maybe
my
that
God,
was-
the amount of times that I have been backhanded by Dad, I can't even count.
I've never once seen.
You've
anybody.
never been backhanded by Dad.
I've never once seen him backhanded or been on the receiving end.
Damn, you're lucky.
I think you're making shit up.
I am not making. Ask Tina and Rachel, and they will fucking confirm my stories.
I
don't know how the fuck you got away with murder, but
I don't remember that at all.
yeah.
Ever once.
Oh my God, Dad has smacked the crap out of me before.
Because you're a little piss pot. That was his word. I always you ever fuck. What was I gonna just say there? I just thought of it the other day that he would often just say piss pot as like that was his like, you're such a bitch.
Yeah.
Little piss pot.
Is he out there still?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say, call him in here. Ask him if he ever smacked any of his children.
I don't think he has.
Oh, he definitely has.
If you brought it to court, I'd be like, I am not a witness to this ever. I don't think it's
Yeah.
ever happened. And I think Joe's lying.
Oh my God, why would I lie about that?
I don't know. Because
Tina probably got it the worst, and then clearly by the time you came around, he wasn't doing it anymore.
that's unbelievable.
Yeah,
Oh well.
I have vivid memories of being smacked by Dad.
I remember getting punched by him because we were all punching each other.
Well, yeah, that's what the rule, which I carry into my adult life, is if you punch me, I get to punch you back, and I am going to punch harder.
Well, no, I mean, if you get punched, if I get punched now, it's because someone's they're just whatever, or it's like you for flinching.
My like if Shannon's like messing around with me, just like we used to do with Dad. If she punches me, I go, that you can punch me, but I'm going to punch you back in the arm just to make it even. Equality, bitch.
Fucking Hammurabi's code, dude.
Yeah.
Eye for an eye, bro. That's how it works.
And my fucking punch is harder than hers. I don't abuse my girlfriend.
Yeah, but it sounds like you do.
I do not.
Because
That's because it sounds like Dad abused us.
Because you just said my punch is harder than hers. Because it doesn't have to be.
Yeah, but naturally it is.
No, make it unnatural then.
Make it natural.
Abuse.
Because I punch like with my knuckle, and look at these fucking knucks, fucking mountains.
Yeah, I punched Dad with my knuckles the one time. He got pissed.
Yeah.
It was like, don't punch with your fucking knuckles. Oh well,
fuck you. Don't be a pussy, Dad.
Oh well.
Oh God.
All right, I'm going to trivia.
Yeah. And when this is done, go fucking find Dad and ask him.
All right,
you bitch. Call me a liar.
There's no shot.
There is a shot.
There's a shot, but I never got hit.
Mom has been a witness to it.
I have never got hit.
Well, lucky you.
Yeah.
Where the fuck's my phone?
Pick a number.
18.
Sorry. I had something in the throat. 3, 6, 9. What was the name of the 1976 Led Zeppelin concert film? No idea.
No idea.
What about 17?
Which technique did Vincent Van Gogh use to paint his sunflowers? Do you know this?
I have like 2 options, but I feel like I'm mixing up what a technique is.
I don't know. The only technique I can think of is like when they like do little like dabs of paint as opposed to like strokes.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what that's called.
We won't go with this one. I just want to see what this is. Song remains the same. Never heard of it.
Yeah.
And I was either thinking realism or like watercolors. But I feel like that's media. Like they would have said what media.
Yeah.
Impasto.
No idea what the fuck that is.
Stupid. 3, 6, 9, 12. What number does each player wear every year on April 15th in Major League Baseball? Yep. Talking to the wrong guys here.
April 15th.
April 15th. Triskaidekaphobia.
How the fuck did you just pronounce that so easily?
Because it was on Friends. And he said, you're afraid of Triscuits. And he was like, no, it's a fear of, and I fucking wish I remembered it. So I'll say this one.
Triskaidekaphobia. I don't know. The number 13. Okay. What number that? Okay, I'm locked in.
Okay. Fucking 27.
I said 13. 42.
Oh, 42.
For what's his face?
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah. What the fuck's his name?
LA Dodgers. That's all I know.
What?
LA. It's a team. It's a fucking team.
Oh.
Are
we not giving you that one, or?
Oh yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, it's closest. Yep.
Right. So Dave, we are all tied up.
Yeah.
4 points apiece.
That's how it be.
Oh my God.
Name is _David Sharkey _ on Instagram. My eat of the week. Now, I mean, what have I even done? When did we record last?
Last Monday.
Last Monday, the 15th. What did I do? I went to the fair on that Saturday.
Like before that Monday?
Yeah, because I was trying to think of like eat of the week.
Yeah.
Dude, I got LT Subs, steak souvlaki.
Oh
my God, bro. That was the thing.
That's
the thing that I had the 4 cups of iced tea with.
Yeah.
I was like, man, do I get 7-inch, 14-inch? And I was like, I'll get 14. But that I had not eaten all day. And I was eating. I was like, man, I can literally down this next half of the sub so easily. Why?
Yeah.
And I was like, I haven't eaten. So I ate the whole thing. And oh man.
Sounds fucking good.
It was delicious.
I can go for some souvlaki right now. A little chicken souvlaki.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Ooh, so good. You can follow me on my photography Instagram, Sharky_photography, my regular Instagram, Secret Agent Sharky, and my YouTube channel at Joe Sharky. My eat of the week is Olive Garden. Shannon and I went the other day because she had a gift card for 80 buckaroos.
Dang.
Yeah. So we got never ending soup, salad, and breadsticks, of course. And I started with chicken and gnocchi soup. What?
Fuck you. That's what.
And then I went to they have like this sausage and potato soup that I don't know the name of, but it fucking so good. And then I got chicken Alfredo. Yeah. Best pasta in the world. Considering I don't like pasta, that's saying something. And I had a raspberry lemonade with it all. Delicious. Nice. Yeah. I normally get a glass of wine when I'm at Olive Garden, but today we went there and I go, I know this is going to take a long time for the food to come out. And I don't feel like paying $7 for every glass of wine that I want to have.
Yeah.
So I just got lemonade free refills. Play the system.
Olive Garden again.
Yeah. You say you're never going to Olive Garden again?
I have to go to Olive Garden again.
Anyways, as for the podcast, follow us on Twitter at CSG Pod. That is CSG POD. Follow us on TikTok at The Shuffle Podcast. It's where we post our clips from the podcast. I'm actually going to be uploading some old clips that haven't seen TikTok at all. They've only ever seen my Instagram story. So those will be coming up soon. And subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all at The Shuffle Podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you guys next week. Bye-bye, everybody.